video of consultation process, that is on the modes or models of consultation. Effective interpersonal relationship are the basis for an effective consultation process. A school counselor should develop cordial relationships with the peers, teachers, parents and students and staff to establish credibility in the process of counseling. All interactions at school affect how the school counseling is perceived as a consultant. In this video, the listeners will be enabled to know the different modes of counseling and to be aware of the roles of counselor in each mode. Counseling is a process of helping others to cope up with the problems they are facing. The prime goal of counseling is to assist the students in understanding their conditions and the problems in those situations. But this is not always a direct process. A counselor can act as a consultant as well as a solution provider. The consultation process happens when a counselor is observes a situation or a problem and acts as an expert to provide advice. Consultation takes place to evaluate mental health issues, that is, when a person, either the student himself or a teacher or a parent, has some queries regarding the problems related to mental health. Sometimes the counselor will have to answer another professional has a question regarding the mental health of a client. Behavioral issues is when a person is diagnosed to have some behavioral issues. A counselor should consult with relevant professionals to determine the course of actions to rectify those issues. Organizational issues. In a school, problems related to the organization and administration are quite common. A counselor needs to render a helping hand to sort out those issues by sharing his expertise in the form of consultation. Consultation is an indirect service rendered by school counselors that may empower stakeholders within a school system to provide enhanced services to students. Consultation is a triadic helping relationship where a consultant facilitates the development of knowledge and skills in a consultee who in turn interact directly with the client or the client group. In a school setting, the school counselor may act as a consultant to the principal, the consultee, who wants to reduce the rate of issues with the identify clientele, that is, the students. A school counselor using the collaborative consultation process might, for example, involve the principal and other members of the school system to solve the issues faced by the student. In order to successfully meet the needs of all students, the school counselor consult with others who interact with the students on a regular basis. Depending on the goals of the consultation, the school counselor should decide the mode or process of consultation. On the outset, there are three consultation models: collaborative dependent, collaborative interdependent, and a triadic dependent. Collaborative dependent model. This process involves three persons: the consultant, the consultee, and the student. It can be considered as a triangle relationship to find a solution to the issues. The principal purpose of this model is to provide expert advice to solve a problem, share the knowledge of normal and abnormal development, and offer a systematic solution to the client's obligations. When using the collaborative dependent model, the consultee works together with the consultant. Each party has a unique set of experience and expertise that they are able to contribute to solving a problem. Using this model, the consultant and the consultee develop a partnership for the purpose of developing a plan to solve an issue. However, the consultant is responsible for creating the plan while the consultee is responsible for implementing the plan. For example, a special education teacher may consult the school counselor to try to determine what is triggering the anxiety attacks for an autistic student. The two professionals will work together to help identify the problem. Then, the counselor acts as a consultant and develops the plan to help the students that the teacher, who is a consultee, will implement. Next is the collaborative interdependent model. In the collaborative interdependent model is beneficial when problems are complex. Professional school counselors, educators, parents, guardians, and students can contribute as equal participants and will enable a comprehensive plan. The collaborative interdependent model does not rely on anyone to be the expert, but rather brings together professionals with various areas of expertise to develop solutions to big problems. Each person has equal authority and depends on the others to create solution. For example, the school counselor, teachers, and parent group may work together to develop solutions for reducing the dropout rate. Each of this group has a different perspectives on the problem, but none of them can solve the problem without the support of others. The third model is triadic dependent model. The school counselor will apply a combination of indirect and direct approaches while counseling the student. Consultation, in the sense of the word, is defined as the process of providing services in which a specialist, that is the consultant, delivers assistance and also works cooperatively with another person considered to be the consultee to improving the learning of a child. A school counselor will have to decide their roles in consultation after getting consent from the school administrators. This is very, very important for the consultation process. The level of support and involvement from the administrator may vary depending upon the administrative policies. Therefore, the school counselor must seek the collaboration of the school management. Active counseling skill facilitate the consultation process. Regardless of whether the professional school counselor is a facilitator or functioner in another role, their responsibility is to monitor the group process to ensure that the participants continue to feel safe and the process remains productive. The professional school counselor can diffuse potential problems by paying attention to body language and taking the time to check in with the participants to see how they are feeling about the meeting progress and the decisions that are being made. It is also important to summarize frequently and obtain agreement from all parties on what has been said and decided. Documentation is critical for gauging the effectiveness of the interventions and achieving the desired outcomes. For more informal consultation, it may be helpful for the school counselor to carry a pen or a small notebook or a tablet, and the counselor may ask the person to email their consent. In conclusion, school counselors offer individual counseling to help students resolve their personal interpersonal problems. They may also offer small group counseling to help students enhance listening and social skills, learn to empathize with others, and find social support to help through healthy peer relationship. For students who are otherwise unable to access mental health services, school counselors provide support at no cost. School counselors also provide support to school staff, assisting with classroom management techniques and the development of programs to improve the mental health or school safety. When necessary, counselors may also intervene in a disrupted learning environment. Thank you.